Well, the last-minute holiday shopping trips aren't just for finishing the Christmas list. Grocery stores across the Pioneer Valley had their aisles packed with people scrambling for party platters and holiday meal essentials. As Western Mass News reporter Reagan Stoddard shows us, Big Y in Springfield saw one of their busiest days of the year.
So far, it's been crazy. Since we've opened, we've had customers calling, asking what time we're open till. Do we have certain items in stock? So it has been a crazy time, as it is every year.
This morning, we checked in with the Big Y over on St. James Avenue in Springfield, and even by 9 a.m., the store had customers coming in and out, all looking for last-minute items. We spoke with Anthony Zuzo, the Big Y store director, who told us some of the common things they see being placed in shoppers' carts.
Right now, it's all party stuff. They're looking for store-made cheese platters, looking for fruit, vegetable platters, anything that's quick and easy to put out on the table.
But Zuzo says his tables are all set to go.
My shopping is done. I've learned being in this business, you got to get it done early.
He also says the popular ticket item changes every year.
Whatever the new trend is, anything holiday-related, the specialty items that come out, whatever is on TikTok, different things, that's what people are looking for.
Whether you are doing last-minute grocery shopping for your grandma's famous recipe or grabbing your in-laws' last-minute gift, you weren't alone. Reporting in Springfield, Reagan Stoddard, Western Mass News.